Xiaomi's Redmi Note has been pretty much consistent and also ruling the Indian budget smartphone market for over 3 years now. 1 year back, they launched a new phone in the series. It was the Redmi Note 3, which has an insane sales report of 2.3 million devices sold in India, claims the Chinese manufacturer. Spicing up their launch new phone, the Redmi Note 4 later this year, with some minor changes in its design and stepped down from Snapdragon 650 to 625. So will it be a worthy upgrade from its previous Redmi Note lineup? Let's find out with this video. Hey, what is up guys, I'm Saratya. In this video, we'll be making a full review on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. So with that being said, let's get started. Starting off with the display, this time the smartphone has a 2.5D curved glass on the front and bit of curved edges on the back similar to the Mi 5. The display itself is one of the best you can find on a smartphone for this price range. Colors do pop up with accuracy and has decent viewing angles. Also night mode and adaptive display features comes in handy. The display gets really dim while using in nights and also it gets bright while using in outdoors. As it sports a 2.5D glass on the front, it makes the device feel more pleasant to use and feels smooth to touch. But there is no kind of glass protection on the top, so I request you to install screen protectors or tempered glass on the top as it cannot withstand minor drops too. The design and build quality is absolutely amazing for the price. The Redmi Note 4 is roughly the same size as its predecessor, but the design has been significantly altered. The device now feels incredibly light and thin while holding in hand compared to the Note 3 because of its tempered edges. Taking a look at other design elements, it has a hybrid SIM slot on the left as it accepts 2 SIMs or 1 SIM with micro SD card, which is not a problem for me since I have 64GB of storage and there is no use of micro SD card. Also, the speakers are down facing and the sound output is also decent. Talking about the sound, the call quality is top notch. I've tested with different networks like Jio, Airtel and Vodafone. Both the ends have no problem hearing. Overall, the design and build qualities of the device is pretty neat. Talking about the battery, this is one of the main selling point of the device. It rocks huge 4100 mAh battery inside. Even though the Redmi Note 3 has the same battery capacity, the company claims it can deliver up to 20% extra battery life, which is really insane and it beats most flagship phones as it gives around 8 to 9 hours of screen on time on moderate usage. And that's the reason why they opted for the 625 instead of 650. But the only concern of the battery is slow charging. The charging time is really slow. It takes around 2.5 to 3 hours to fully charge, which is kind of digging. Though you can't expect everything to be good at this price point. People these days buys new phone for the camera, specifically for selfies. This device sports a 13MP rear facing and 5MP front facing camera. But the Redmi Note 4 does not offer that kind of camera. It is decent in outdoor situations with some bokeh effect in the background, but in indoors and low light situations it struggles a lot. It can shoot full HD videos, but the quality is not up to the mark. So if you are a selfie freak and you take most photos in low light, this phone is not your choice. Better go with the Honor 6X or Coolpad Cool 1. Taking a look at backside, it features always active fingerprint sensor, which is not a physical button but works pretty fast and accurate, and which is really faster than last year's Redmi Note 3. And it also works with my wet hands in my usage. The most underrated feature in a smartphone is Air Blaster. It lays on the top and it works like a charm. You can control your televisions, air conditioners and much more with the inbuilt Mi Remote app, or you can also download third-party apps, which in my case is P-Lab. It has some additional functionalities compared to the stock app, so the Air Blaster is a great addition to the device. That's pretty much about the hardware features. Now let me talk in depth about software. Performance of the device is great, but you can't expect flagship speeds at this price range. There is no hiccups while doing multitasking, and app loading time is also decent. And also you can play any game available in Play Store with ease. But while playing some intensive games, it tends to heat up a bit, which is normal. But to solve the problem, I used to download the device and turn it back after a while, and it cools down immediately. So I think step down from Snapdragon 650 to 625 is a brave move by Xiaomi. The 625 and the Adreno 530 GPU helps to perform day-to-day tasks really well for this price. Although MIUI is a heavily skinned version of Android, it packs some nifty features which you will only appreciate once using it. One of my favorite features is theme support. It has tons and tons of theme in store, some other customization features. The only concern about the MIUI is the slow updates. It still runs on Marshmallow, which is shame on Xiaomi, but it offers some many cool software features which I would like to feature in my next video. Stay tuned for that. Another great addition and exclusive to Xiaomi phones is rooting does not void its warranty, which is kind of cool for developers out there. And you can swap for custom ROMs, and also there is an online MIUI community which is really active and where you can find people with solutions to your phone problems and find links and instructions for custom ROMs and installation guides. Mi product is exclusively available only for Xiaomi phones. It costs less than 500, which covers additional accidental and liquid damage, and also offers free home pickup and drop and free second servicing within 1 year of activation. Talking about the availability in India, Xiaomi runs flash sale on me.com and Flipkart exclusively every week. It is not a great idea and it's really very difficult to buy the phone. But luckily Xiaomi has also collaborated with offline stores across India to sell the devices. And my own device was bought from Purvika from my nearby store, which cost me around 500 rupees extra. Redmi Note 4's retail base model comes with 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage and retails for about 999. Unless you are a basic smartphone user, you must want to skip it and go for the other variants with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. That's available for 10,999. Of course, if you don't mind spending more, you can get the top variant with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage for just 12,999. They offer 64GB of storage for just 13K, which no other competitor can offer. So wrapping up the video, the Redmi Note 4 has pretty much nailed in all the departments for its price except the camera. But no phone is perfect. It's down to you to choose your smartphone. Overall, the Redmi Note 4 is a great device. If you're already using Redmi Note 3, it's not necessary to upgrade to the Redmi Note 4. But if you are buying a new smartphone, just blindly go for the Redmi Note 4. That's it from this video. If you appreciate my work, smash that like button, and if you think I should improve on things, please let me know in the comment section below. And also subscribe to my channel for new videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace.